I'll manage the others too.
If you say so.
I have to study some more. Goodbye, Mr. Teacher.
Goodbye, little pupil.
Okay, so where could I find some slime? And
Here's the list of I'd better see it.
moldy slime extract, amorphistic trans fat maggots. Where could I possibly find something like that?
I don't really think he can help. A few peppermint leaves. Not all that fragrant, but good enough for the potion.
There must be something here I missed.
A top hat. I tore the page with my name on it out of the book. I hope Death doesn't get in any trouble.
No, doesn't seem to. No, that's a top hat.
Hello.
Wilbur.
I'm supposed to ask you if you want in on a new business proposition.
I've always got a spare ear for that. Tell me about it.
Death wants to offer live burials.
What are live burials?
You bury people, living people.
That's complete nonsense.
I know,
How much capital does he need?
but I thought you said the idea was ridiculous.
That doesn't mean there isn't any money in it. Think about it. Death abandons his previous business model and strives aggressively into new markets.
Again,
And
he's got a
I,
point.
as the widely recognized expert of the future, see excellent prospects for success.
But who would want to be buried alive?
No one. But that's not important. We'll get the money directly from the capital markets. Investors will be queuing up.
Okay, so I can tell Death you'll provide him with financial backing.
Of course. I'll come over this afternoon and discuss it all with him. In the meantime, I'll start feeding the rumour mill.
Okay then.
Well,
Look, here's the rabbit for the spell.
And a white one at that. That's perfect. Now we just need the top hat.
On my way. I don't get it. Why give Death money when he'll never earn a single gold piece with his live burials?
That's not the point. We'll sell the story, the vision.
But sooner or later people will realize what a stupid idea that is.
Naturally, but that'll take time. First, we need a glossy prospectus with pretty coffins and some joint ventures that create media attention. Sign up some celebs to give testimonials. Then the operational losses won't trouble us so much. We spend loads of gold, and more fortune tellers will predict a good future for our company.
Why should they?
Because the shares they have in the company will then rise, and they'll not only make a profit, but also prove that they were right.
I didn't understand any of that.
That's good. If everyone understood, who could I sell my fortune-telling to?
I'll just be going.
No wonder he's rich.
I have seen that you're going to come back. See you then.
Oh, good. He's outside.
What exactly are you doing there?
What does it look like? I've dug a grave, with grandfather's old spade in my hand and father's top hat on my head. It's simply brilliant.
I asked the wealthy showman about risk capital. He may want to join us.
Excellent. It's going to be a success, I'm certain. There's a real gap in the market. Makes you wonder why no one thought of it before.
I can think of 1,000 good reasons right off. How are the trials going?
So far, so good. It didn't take long to dig the grave. I've got the coffin here. Of course, it doesn't meet the standards we're aiming for, but it's good enough for the trials.
Certainly.
Good. Then climb in.
Ay, ay, ay.
It was your idea. You should have the honor of being the first to be buried.
Oh, that's so courteous of you.
Yes.
Credit where credit is due.
All right, then.
Yes, climb down and...
I'm too long with the top hat on. Could you hold it for me?
With pleasure.
Very comfortable thus far. Now, pile the soil on top.
Yes.
Are you certain?
This will...
Of course, just do it. Fantastic. The darkness, the silence. You have to try this. We should have funeral music. And the customer should have his photo taken with me beforehand. Write that down, Wilbur. And we'll have canopies for the bereaved. Have you got that, Wilbur?
Yes, yes, I got it all down.
And gun salutes. Cannons, Wilbur. We need cannons.
I hope he's happy now. I'll leave him there until I've been to see the Archmage. Otherwise he might try and bury me next.
Well, at least he's happy about it. Oh wait, wrong place. Come on. But I still got those 2 ingredients missing.
Hello.
Wilbur, what can I do for you?
I have the top hat for the spell. I had to pry it from death's icy grasp, so to speak.
Well, at last we've got everything. Come over here. Put the top hat on the table. Put the rabbit in. Now I'm putting a black cloth into the hat. This on top and finished. As you can see, an empty top hat.
But
You have to do a lot of arm waving and the like. The audience mustn't be allowed to get a proper look at the hat. Then you say a few incantations and make a big to-do about it. You haven't got a pretty assistant, have you?
Not yet.
isn't that...
Once the excitement has reached boiling point, then... ta-da! You pull the rabbit out of the hat, but make sure the cloth stays in the hat. Otherwise, the whole trick is blown. Quite clever, isn't it?
That's fraud, and it's not magic either.
Of course not, but it looks like it.
But I wanted to learn a real spell.
Are you out of your mind? That takes months.
Yeah, you
I
have
can't
to...
just swindle my way to my diploma with a trick like that.
Excuse me, you said you wanted to get your mage degree, and you said you needed it quick. This is your only chance.
Oh, what choice do I have?
Good luck with the show.
Well, at least it's something. Now, where could I find those two?
That's disgusting sewer slime, and to top it off, it's mouldy too. Hopefully I'll never be forced to touch it.
Unfortunately, you have to touch it.
How else? I don't read.
Now I need some worms. Or maggot.
Excuse me, Master Teacher. What is it?
I got that spell ready.
I'd like to show you the trick. Spell.
I look forward to it.
As you can see, the top hat is completely empty. Abracadabra. Bunny, are you okay?
Fantastic.
It's become a cheat.
You've almost transformed the rabbit in the hat into a sheep. That's extraordinary. Almost impossible. There must be considerably more magic in you than I ever thought, Wilbur Weathervane.
Oh, thank you. Well, I had a fantastic assistant.
If someone had told me that a gnome without mage history in the family would pass 2 mage degree exams in such a short amount of time, I wouldn't have believed it. There's a lot more to you than meets the eye, Wilbur.
Thank you. And I'm going to pass the last test too.
I still don't believe it, but I'd be happy to be proved wrong.
A stylish blackboard for a mage school. With that head, it almost looks alive.
It is alive.
Yikes!
Really?
Yes, and covered in magical chalk.
I knew it! Excuse me, what is it? I had to rummage through the recipe books, and a power elixir seems to be quite harmless.
Not the easiest option, but it would definitely be a suitable potion for the exam. Off you go.
I don't have all the ingredients for my potion together yet.
It takes time. I needed the eyelashes from an invisible squirrel for my potion back in my day.
Well, I know where to find one of those.
Really? It took me 6 years. But that's nothing compared to chainsaw petrol. I haven't found that to this day. One has to search. So ask everyone you know.
I have to study.
Goodbye.
Let's see.
Here's
What
the